I'm Vanni Bianconi. I'm from Locarno in the Italian side of Switzerland. I've been living in London for 10 years now. I write poetry in Italian and prose sometimes in English. And I run a literary festival called Babel, the Festival of Literature and Translation of Bellinzona. And I run a web magazine called Specimen, the Babel Review of Translation. So multilingualism and mixed languages come in many ways, both in the writing and the curatorial work. Well, one of the goals is not to have goals writing, so there are ideas and there are rhythms or rhymes, and then one of the efforts is to be taken astray. So I happen to write sometimes like formal poetry, for example, with meter and rhyme, just in ways to not to write what I was gonna write, really. And so to discover in the process, following language and all its devices and its traps, to be taken astray. Well, the density of the linguistic tools is higher, so you can achieve more in a briefer format, Of course, if you write a 400 pages novel, you're going to achieve a lot using other devices like the plot and the characters and the psychology. While in such a condensed length like 1 or 10 pages, poetry is quite outstanding. I don't know exactly. I know my scene. Many of my friends are writers, and most of them are from anywhere but England, Actually, I'm not friends with English writers. All my friends are from China or Africa or other parts of Europe. And so it's like one scene within the London scene, so as to be one of many. And it's strange how they barely mix, and at the same time it's strange how we all try to decipher what London is. When you read the books of the other kind of entourages, you can see that the question and also the answer sometimes are similar, but these groups don't seem to merge so much. I don't know, I have this experience with London. Every time I leave, I go to another city, near or far, I have a few hours or days where I kind of wish I could live in that city, because there are palm trees or people look at you in the street or whatever. But in the long run or medium run, I always come back to London thinking that is the least worst city I know. So I hope it's going to stay that way. Tonight is going to be interesting because we work together. I work with Sally Adonia, so confronting two poetics. In this case, we chose a theme, an idea of islands in Deleuze, and each one took one part of the concept, and they are opposing concepts. So we have to write in a way in an opposition. And then, sometimes it's very nice to read with other poets. Sometimes it's very nice to read alone. Sometimes it's horrible to read with other poets. There is a large variety, because poetry, is always considered a niche, but it's such a fragmented niche that there are so many different kinds of poetry that sometimes you perceive it even more than in prose.